All right, hey guys. So I'm trying to install a side step for my Defender 90, and there weren't too many videos on showing kind of exactly how to do it, and the instruction manual doesn't really have any words. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through kind of how the Land Rover instructions dictate to do this. This is on a left-hand drive, so it might be a little bit different for right-hand drive vehicles, but essentially you have two bolts that connect to the frame of the step and go into the sill. So this is a door sill, and there's a secondary sill here under the seat box of a left-hand drive. And both of these holes, at least in my case, were pre-drilled, so no worries there. There's a third supporting bracket for the step that needs to be mounted to the chassis. And in the box with the step, there was a rivnut that will be inserted into the hole. And then once that is inserted, then we can tighten everything up. And yeah, you should have a fully functioning and supportive step. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill the hole here. Okay, so about half an hour later, the step is on, the bracket is connected there, and right here the bolts are in. I think the biggest pain was getting the rivnut in. Without a rivnut tool, so what I did is took one of the bolts that came in the package, put on a nut, and let me see, there's actually an extra, I think there's a spare riv nut. Here we go. So what I did was, let's see how I can do this. Sorry guys. So I threaded on the rivnut onto one of the bolts that came in the package. I put this in the hole, and then with one wrench and leverage from actually the car itself, I kept the bolt in place, and then I tightened the nut with another wrench, and by doing that, the bolt would slowly push out, and that would push the threads of the rivnut to create a seal. So you don't need any fancy tools. I mean, it's not the easiest, but definitely try and use the, especially by yourself, use the leverage of the car so you can keep your hands free when holding this bolt here. So otherwise, once you're done, you got a step. So nice